Severn here. Delighted to be back here at the International Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame in Albany, New York. And I'm basically brought a couple items that are definitely of historic value. I'm from two different industries, from the mixed martial arts world, professional world, but if you want to put my career all together, amateur wrestler, professional wrestler, and cage fighter. So, ironically, when UFC first began, they allowed me to wear shoes. But they said if I wore wrestling shoes, or shoes in general, I was not allowed to kick or stomp. I think to myself, I don't kick or stomp anyway, so what did I lose? Nothing here. But having that rubberized bottom, I had a lot of good traction, so doing double A takedowns, getting into those close clinches right away, worked out quite nicely. This is a shirt, actually like a sweatshirt, that was given to me by none other than Big John McCarthy, one of the best known referees in the industry, and this is from that 1996 Ultimate, of which, again, Ken Shamrock and I, we tangled in that a couple different times. So I'm showing you a few things here. First, from the world of mixed martial arts, and then we're going to transition over to the more wacky world of professional wrestling, to where, what does a couple of neck braces have anything to do with this? Well, I was involved with a match with Owen Hart, and then of course that match with Owen Hart, he ended up doing a tombstone type of a power driver onto me, of which he screwed up on, and I took full impact onto it. You know, in the course of the match, I mean, he actually leaned down and he's trying to, you know, kayfabe the rest of the audience, and he's like whispering. He goes, "If you're okay, squeeze my hand." Well, I did not squeeze his hand. As I'm laying there trying to stay in character in that, I'm trying to ever so slightly wiggle my fingers to see, am I wiggling my fingers? Can I feel my toes? Because I was hurt. I felt the bolt of lightning run down my spine, run down my leg. As I laid there, I was really concerned. It was all set up. They put me on the backboard. They put on, this was the original neck brace that they put on when I was inside the ring itself. Later, when I started doing different TV segments there for them, this is the one that I ended up wearing at that point in time. It was kind of ironic because I was not exclusive to WWF at that time period. So here I am working for them periodically, and then every other weekend I'm doing professional matches for all these other companies, but I always walked out with this on. And in my dress clothes, and being apologetic for not being able to perform this evening because of the injury I took in that match, of which always somehow worked into an impromptu match right then and there. And so, as they say, the show went on. So again, what these two, what I'm really kind of proud of with this is, there's been a recent merger between WWE and the UFC have now come together. And they got this mega billion-dollar industry, to where I think you'll see it benefit the MMA athletes more than it's going to benefit the professional wrestlers, because the MMA athletes can prolong their career as they go from the cage fighting into professional wrestling. But as CM Punk kind of showcased, it's not too fruitful to go from professional wrestling into MMA. But on that note, Dan to be Severn here, and we're going to have these items that are going to be on display here at the museum, Professional Wrestling, International Professional Museum, for basically like the next year, as we're going to start some type of auction to see what these items will claim. And the big thing is trying to bring a lot of recognition here to this museum, and to get more fans to come on in there, because it's a phenomenal facility and you got some great business people that are running it. Dan to be Severn, signing off.